Hey everyone. So today I'm not even sure what cemetery this is, but I think it might be Queen of Heaven Cemetery in Hillside, Illinois, because I believe that's Mount Carmel that's across the street there, and Queen of Heaven is across the street from Mount Carmel. Both cemeteries are owned by the Catholic Diocese, and the main office for Mount Carmel across the street is in Queen of Heaven. But I was looking for a different cemetery, and I didn't come across it, but I just drove into this one, and there was no sign on the front, but that's why I'm not sure which cemetery this is, but I think it's Queen of Heaven. But isn't this beautiful? I just want to show you a little bit of the grounds here before I go in. I think there's a mausoleum in there that's just gorgeous right there. So this is a little bit of the outside. Before I go in, I'm gonna head in a second. But isn't this peaceful? I just love this. There's some graves off in the distance over there. Just a beautiful cemetery. Okay, let me go into this gorgeous building and look around, and I'll be back. And then of course, this is, I believe it's the church that's attached to the mausoleum over here. This is where I was that I showed you. And then right next to it is this beautiful church. Wonder if it's open. I kind of doubt it. I think it only opens for services and things, but I can go check and see. I think I'll do that. Let me check and see, and I'll be right back. And man, this place is just gorgeous. Look at it. I'm gonna go in and check, guys. Or I'm gonna go to the door and check. Well, there's visiting hours on the door of what I thought was the church, so it looks like it might be open. I'm gonna try and go in here. Well, the doors are locked. Let me see if I can. Just look at how beautiful that is. I wish I could go in there. Maybe it attaches, maybe there's a way to get in through the other building. And maybe the visiting hours are for the entrance at the other building. So I'm going to go down there and I'll be back. But that's the inside of this chapel or church. And this is the front one more time. A closer up look. Let me go down the steps a little bit and I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to hike back over to that building because this is the parking over here, and I'll be back. So I've reached the outside doors of what I believe is the mausoleum. I'm going to go in here in a second. This place is beautiful, guys, as you enter. There's a picture of one of our popes. Cross up there. In this room, it looks like there's some crypts. Oh, and the light goes on when you walk in. Beautiful statue on the wall. This is holy water. If you're Catholic, it's blessed water, and you make the sign of the cross on your forehead with it and across your heart. I'm gonna go straight ahead because I want to. Boy, this is beautiful. Look at it. Gosh. Now I didn't. I'm sure there's got to be some notable people buried here, but I did not look up any names. Today I just wanted to walk around here, just kind of give you an idea of the mausoleum here. It is just stunning, absolutely beautiful. And if you can hear it, there's music playing. And look, all the halls are dim. And they all have stained glass at the end. But when you walk in, the lights go on. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this. More mausoleums down here. And down here. There's an elevator. Look at these carvings. Carvings are just beautiful. I don't know what's upstairs. I'm almost wanting to take the elevator to see. Man, this is a beautiful. I would love to be here when my time comes. I want to be where the music is. Queen of the Missions. That's this room. So let's make our way somewhere else. See what we can find. There's some there. These stained glass windows are just so stunning. So I just took the elevator. There's actually 3 floors here. I'm on the 3rd floor. But just so you know, they all look really similar. So you probably couldn't tell the difference. But what I want to do is I really want to go see that chapel. Oh, these lights that go on when you walk by because of motion sensor, they they make me jump because I keep forgetting them. They have these beautiful sitting areas for people when they come to visit loved ones. Look at this on the stones. beautiful. And it says the Virgin Mary. Don't know if you could see it, but it says the Virgin Mary went up to heaven with Christ. She reigns forever. So it says the Virgin Mary went up to heaven with Christ. She reigns forever. I have no doubt she did, and I have no doubt she does. Some more mausoleums like the ones we saw. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find my way to that chapel. So I have to film a little bit when I see things. Isn't this gorgeous? It says, Our Lady of Prayer, teach us to pray. There's a deer in here. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And then there's some urns in here as well, in this hallway. I'm back on the first floor, and I just stopped someone to find out if the chapel was down this way, and the lady the lady told me it is, but it's actually on the second floor. So when I get to the other end, I'll have to go back up to the second floor. But even these urns are beautiful. Okay. Let's see what we can find next. So this place is huge, guys, but they still have these plaques throughout this section. Remember all those buried in Queen of Heaven and Mount Carmel Catholic cemeteries. And they're all along the walls. So it looks like every single person's name is going to be written on a picture frame like this and hung on the wall. So isn't it nice? Besides, I mean, this place is huge. I don't know how they can keep up with it, but apparently they do. So we're still looking for the chapel. I'll be back. I've passed by a couple of places that have kneelers like this, where you can kneel down and pray. That up there says, "Have mercy on me," right below the statue. Okay guys, I'm back on the second floor searching for the chapel, but I just wanted to show you can also get family sections. So it looks like this is for a family. It's roped off. But you can look inside of it. And it looks like, oh, up above. Where does it say that? Oh, up there. Right above the cross. It has their family name. I think it's spelled Colucci, Colucci. Probably the camera's not picking it up, but this belongs to the Colucci family. Maybe you can see on the graves the name. Right there, Colucci family. That's what that says above the cross. They have a lot of crypts here, like this whole section. And another 2 beautiful stained glass windows. So I'm going to try and find the chapel. I'll be back. Okay guys, I have just located the chapel. If you remember, this is the door I peeked my camera into. And right across was the chapel, and this is it. It's called Church of Our Lady. So I'm going to go in. It doesn't look like anybody is in here. But it's a Catholic, I guess it's a Catholic tradition to put the Stations of the Cross along the wall in the Catholic churches. So that's what those are, the Stations of the Cross. And they're on both sides. But this is the altar. Beautiful, beautiful altar. I don't know if they say masses in here or if this is just for you to come in and have some quiet time. There are statues like this one. And crypts outside these gates along the sides. So this is what I came to see, guys. I've never been in here, but I love chapels. I'm really big on chapels and churches. So here you go. And this is Queen of Heaven Cemetery, like I thought. I finally saw a sign. So you guys take care. I will leave you with this. And blessings to every one of you. There's one more thing I forgot, guys, to mention when I came in. When you come into the chapel here, through these doors, there's a book on your left. And what this is it says, this book is available for you to enter the names of your beloved deceased for whom you would like the cemetery staff to remember in their daily morning prayers. It will remain on the office counter for you throughout the coming year to add any additional names. This book will then be carried in solemn procession and placed on the altar at the annual Memorial Day Cemetery Mass as an additional visible sign of our thank you to you from Catholic cemeteries for entrusting your loved one to us. God bless and reward you for your thoughtfulness. So, if there's anyone you want to remember, you just put their name in this book, and they'll pray for them in their daily mass. Okay, so that's it. So this is actually truly the final take. Beautiful, beautiful chapel, though. I'm glad I found it. Take care, everybody.